Convening for weeks in the second ordinary session of the National Assembly in 2023, deputies reviewed committee reports and filed crucial questions to government ministers.
This is a unique sitting of the Assembly at the end of each ordinary session, allowing honorable members the opportunity to discuss and debate on cross-cutting issues, which of course requires the attention of the executive.
Thursday's session also saw several ministers joining deputies to respond to questions about sectors under their purview. The Minister of Tourism and Culture, Honorable Hamad Ba, outlined his ministry's engagements to restore historic sites such as Kunta Kinte Island and Fort Bulen.
Our ongoing works in making sure that some of our historic sites are covered. Some of them will be done by government because the Kirkbach site was sponsored by the government of the Gambia in our normal budgetary allocation, which was in the national budget. Wasu, the same thing with the issue of Mongo Park. So all other ones in the country, we've got an inventory of them, will be done through the government of the Gambia.
Responding to questions on the report of the National Assembly Select Committee on Tourism, Arts and Culture's visit to tourist sites across the country, Minister Ba said plans to fully restore the country's cultural heritage.
I want to inform the honorable members, out of the World Bank $68 million, almost 40-something million dollars will be invested in the restoration of James Island. It is taking the chunk of the money. Subsequent governments have tried repeatedly to access funds to fix that island, unfortunately have not succeeded. But we succeeded in getting that money. So I can assure honorable members that there will be an international tender through the World Bank and the government of the Gambia for the Kunta Kinte Island to be restored to its originality.
The Minister of Health furnished the Assembly, which works to enhance health services across the regional health directorates and disaster hotspots in the country.
The Global Fund will soon carry out a comprehensive assessment of all the public health facilities in the country in terms of services, infrastructure, equipment, and personnel. This will give us the basis for a comprehensive upgrading of all facilities with the help of the government and partners. This is part of the plans of the Ministry of Health, and some work has been done in the Lower River region. And through the World Bank, we are working on changing the dilapidated asbestos roofs in all such places.
The minister pointed out key areas in the health sector that need urgent intervention.
The Ministry of Health, with support from the World Bank and Global Fund, is procuring radiology and laboratory equipment and consumables for all of our health facilities to do basic laboratory services and for hospitals to do advanced lab services and imaging investigations. Our ministry will also consider the possibility of engaging partners to procure ferry ambulances to ease the burden of ferry crossing, especially at night.
The Minister of Interior also took the stand to reply to report of the National Assembly Standing Committee on Public Petitions on the petition by Woolly East Animal Protection, saying plans and steps have been undertaken to resolve the issue.
GIZ has come up with the idea of building about 7 new police stations around the country, and this will be spread over. I don't have the exact locations of these, but 7 new stations are going to be built, similar to what we have at Serekunda and Budnu. We will make sure that our officials are trained to really build up their capacity so that they can deal with these issues.
These sessions covered essential national issues, with lawmakers poring over various committee reports and matters raised by parliamentary delegations, alongside the State of Nation addressed by President Adama Barrow and other important government and legislative matters. Reporting for GRTS News, I am Dado Cham.